We are hanging out inside Real Sports Apparel, getting ready for our very first UFC All Access with Miguel Torres. Are you excited to meet all your fans?
I am so excited. It's not even funny.
Awesome. Well, let's go say hi.
Okay. There we go.
Welcome to Real Sports All Access. I am the Fight Network's John Ramdeen. Today, our guest is one of the most exciting fighters in all of mixed martial arts. He helped to build the WEC as one of the top promotions in the world. It is my pleasure to welcome the former bantamweight champion of the world, Miguel Torres. How are you, my friend?
Good, man. What's going on?
Not much. I mean, we're here for UFC 129. Miguel, what's interesting, I was coming down here to the studio today, and of course everybody's getting onto the mixed martial arts bandwagon, and one of Toronto's weekly newspapers focused on a couple of UFC guys that are going down there to try to get onto the reality show, and the guy on the cover is a guy named Monkey, Richard Nanku, which you faced in his last fight. In his last fight to date, you challenged this guy. Are you surprised at how mixed martial arts has grown over the last number of years?
No, man. I think it's been about 12 years for me fighting now. And when I started fighting back in my hometown, it was like about 20 people in a bar or a club, and it would grow every show from 20 to 40 to 60 to 100 to a stadium for 4,000 people, and you know, it just started growing and growing and growing. And the same thing happened with the UFC. You know, they started off small and they had a lot of struggles and problems, and once they got more, you know, organized, the sport's taken off. And I see it overtaking boxing and becoming something like football and hockey one day.
And of course, UFC 129, the biggest show in the history of North American mixed martial arts. Of course, the main event featuring George St. Pierre taking on Jake Shields and possibly his toughest test to date. You, of course, now training at Zahabi MMA, the home of George St. Pierre. How did that come about?
I lost 2 fights in a row. I was on a pretty good tear for about 4 or 5 years, and you know, the big difference was I was running my own gym. You know, I had my business, my own group of fighters, training myself, worrying about sponsorships and traveling, all these other things, and I lost focus on what was important, and that was training. So when I met Faraz, you know, he put me in check and showed me what I had to do to get back to where I was at, and that's what I'm doing now.